All right, what is cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is just like digital cash. You can use it to pay for friends' bar tabs, buy that new pair of socks or shoes or trainers, book flights and hotels for your next holiday. Because cryptocurrency is digital, it can also be sent to friends and family anywhere in the world. It's just like PayPal or bank transfer though, right? No, it's not just like PayPal or bank transfer. It's a whole lot more interesting than that, and it gives you so much more. Because traditional online payment gateways are owned by organizations like banks and PayPal, institutes, if you like, payment institutes, they hold your money for you, and you need to ask them permission to transfer on your behalf when you send it. In cryptocurrency, there isn't an organization. You, your friends and family and thousands of others can act as your own bank by running free software. So you don't even really need to have the software on your system. You can basically just go on a website like Zigfree.io and boom, you're away. You can use cryptocurrencies to transfer value. To use cryptocurrencies, you don't need to sign up for a website with an email address and password. You can download a wide variety of apps on your smartphone to begin sending and receiving payments within minutes. Again, as I say, you don't even need, nowadays, and that sort of app or DApp or whatever. You could just go online, go onto a website, use a link, make sure it's secure. Like with Zioncoins, you don't need that. As I said, you could just go https://zigfree.io and see for yourself. So, I'm Nathan of Zion, and today I thought I'd do a video for new people that aren't aware of what cryptocurrencies are. And yes, I'll make a playlist. It will be called Zioncoins Crypto News Academy, let's just say. So, let's get down to the nuts and bolts. Why do they call it cryptocurrency? The name cryptocurrency is a combination of cryptography and currency. With cryptography, we use advanced math to secure our funds, making sure nobody else can send them. To get a clear understanding of the history of computing and cryptography, you should look up a Mr. Alan Turing. It might help you understand where the term Turing complete comes from. So, this magical internet money isn't owned by anyone and uses cryptography to secure the system, but you've already got apps and paying people. Why should you care? Well, it's a case of empowering people. So, I don't know whether you have been around back in 2008, but especially if you were in Iceland, the banks literally took all your money. You had no control over that. So, having something like a cryptocurrency, it's secure. You own those keys, you own that cryptocurrency. If you don't have those keys, you don't own it. It's not yours, it's not in your possession. You're essentially leaving it to the control of an institute or a company. Not your keys, not your crypto. That's what you have to understand. So it's a case of empowering people. Having an alternative trust system controlled and maintained by many people is decentralized, as opposed to the few banks and institutions which is centralized. And that really is a difference between, what you got to understand is that still happens in crypto. Like companies like Coinbase, Binance, a few others I won't even go into naming, they're centralized exchanges. You keep your crypto on those exchanges, especially when you think about what Coinbase had put out in the press recently, today being the 6th of June, 2022. They have put into their terms and conditions that if they went bankrupt, they will keep your crypto. Yeah. So if you're keeping your crypto on their exchanges, not your keys, not your crypto. So again, it's permissionless. No one can stop you from using cryptocurrency. Centralized payment services, on the other hand, can freeze accounts and or even prevent from making transactions being used. But again, as I say, they can take the money away from you. They can cream off 30% of whatever's on top. And I believe there is some legislation out there in a few countries. I'm not sure about the UK, but in America, where, you know, they're passing these laws and these regulations, banking laws and regulations, where they have the ability to do that. So cryptocurrency is censorship resistant. Because of the way the network is designed, it's virtually impossible for hackers or other attacks to shut it down. And when we think about that, there is ways, but we'll delve down into that a bit later on. Because let's just talk about the overview of what it is. A cryptocurrency is a cheaper and a faster payment method. When you make a transaction to someone at the other side of the world, your money can be with them in seconds at a fraction of the cost of an international wire transfer. That being, when you send Zioncoins, which is the cost of a fraction of a penny, and spend and send any amount of value within seconds, because of the stellar blockchain on which it's produced, that literally moves. You're literally moving value within seconds. From, say, the UK to India, 4 seconds. Any amount of value. So you're using any digital asset on the stellar blockchain, like Zioncoins, that money, that value, let's just call it value, is moving from A to B. It's like being able to send the value of gold from A to B anywhere across the world. You try getting $10,000, taking $10,000 in a suitcase, or $10,000 on the, in a 10,000 pounds in a suitcase, getting on a plane and flying that money to India from the UK or the USA. Oh, you're not going to be able to do that. They're stopping you from moving that money border to border. So, what about Bitcoin? You know, friends and family have been talking about that digital currency. That's the original cryptocurrency, and to date, it's the most popular. So yeah, we talk about Bitcoin. Who invented Bitcoin? Amazingly, nobody actually really knows, so they say, who invented Bitcoin. We supposedly only know them by their screen name, which is Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi could be a single person, a group of programmers, like the cypherpunks, or, if you believe some of the weird theories, a time traveler, alien, or a secret government team. A secret government team is not too far preposterous, but aliens? Yeah, aliens. Satoshi published a 9-page document in 2008, just about the time when we had the credit crunch, the bottom fell out of the housing market, deep dark recession. It was carnage. And that is exactly when Satoshi published. And it was detailing how Bitcoin system worked. Months later, 2009, the software itself was released to the public. For me, I had a much clearer understanding of Bitcoin and its history from a documentary called Banking on Bitcoin. And you should watch it as well, because that was when I truly understood for the first time what the power of cryptocurrencies were. Bitcoin provided the foundation for many cryptocurrencies. Some were based on the same software, while others took a very different approach, like XRP, like XLM, and Ethereum. Okay, but what's the difference between all the different cryptocurrencies? What is the difference? You know, to even make a list of all the different cryptocurrencies would take us weeks, months in fact, because we've kind of done it. But if you need to take a deep dive, you should check out in the description, all the links are in the description of this video. Check out https://zioncoins.net. Yes, we've listed over 5,000 different crypto coins, and you could do as much research checking out the white papers. Most of them have their Twitter accounts on there, so you click the coin, you can get technical analysis, you get charts on there, you got calculator, so much information. You could do proper research into any specific coin from Zioncoins.net, and you'll have a very good grounding as to know to whether you want to invest in that specific coin. And really, some are faster than others, some are more private, some are more secure, and some are more programmable. And when we talk about programmable coins, we talk about Ethereum, where you can run smart contracts on the actual blockchain, where you do, and that's its primary use case, really. Stellar, you create these smart contracts externally, and you can create time bonds and stuff like that. That is effectively what's great about Stellar. And also with this new Jump Cannon project, you're going to be able to programmatically produce smart contracts on chain. So not just on chain, but off chain. You'll have the ability to do that, just the way that Stellar is. But really, look, as I say, some are faster, some are more private, and some are programmable. Like the private ones, you're talking about Dash, Monero, Zcash. They're all good cryptos and have all been around for roughly the same sort of time. There's a common saying, though, in the crypto space, and that is do your own research. It's not to be rude, it's just an essential part of what you should be doing. Essentially, you should live your life by that. Do your own research, take a deeper dive. It just means that you shouldn't take information from one single source of truth. So when I'm telling you this now, don't just rely on what I'm saying. Do your own research. You can use Zioncoins.net to deep dive into these coins. They're the official coin links and stuff like that. So look into the white papers. Can you trust what they're saying? Check out other YouTubers, see what they're saying. Check out Twitter. You should always do that before investing your money into a particular project. Make sure you do your own due diligence. So yeah, cryptocurrencies aren't all the same. Well, of course they're not. So, do check out Zioncoins.net. As I said, the link's in the description. Again, there's 5,000 coins listed with their market caps, white papers, and so much more. You could become an expert on almost any blockchain if you wanted to. So now you've kind of understood the basics of what cryptocurrency is and what it's about, but there are some other things that we need to know about cryptocurrencies. For example, what's blockchain got to do with it? Well, what I would say is check out that video up there. And also, if you've got a clear understanding of what blockchain is and you want to get a little more technical, what's public key cryptography? Check out that video there. History of cryptography up there. What is asymmetric encryption? We're going to dive into all of these things. And what is a digital signature? Again, check out those videos and we'll take a deeper dive. I'm Nathan of Zion. Today, I've been presenting to you Zioncoins News Crypto Academy. See you in the next one.